Okay, take two. Yeah, love and light, everyone. And what a gorgeous unity, which is so important at this time. Uh, all of the people globally, but, also within the spiritual communities, the awakening communities. So, what we are quickly is time, and it's a great time of unity as well. You're seeing one standing up, but they are uniting, coming together, hence the great awakening. And the information that is out there on the internet is surmountable, it's huge. So we are in the glorious time that groups of light workers have done their divine tasks at arranging the information that the public needed to see, and everywhere's in mainstream medias that tried to prevent it. Actually, as we know, of the world knows they're from the people. So the truth is out there, and the more of the truth that got out there, that ones know, it creates the bigger unity. So know what needs occurring, and everyone uniting under the common goal to take humanity forward. An individual for this time as well, to overcome, their inner need and interferes. It's all part of a process. Let's say, for speaking from and where I've been in the last decade, there are times that one's coming with I full of some divine things. They are separated, and uh, it's a spiral, is what it is, and but it's an up with everything. The negativity and the separation, it only makes them stronger, the next level. However, again, with unity more and more rapidly at this time, and these are the great times that we're in. So we realize everyone things to deal with, because it has to be done. For example, the fear spectrum, it has many attributes with it, like low self esteem, you name it. There's a lot of things within the fear spectrum that separates ones from others. And we're individually and as a collective, so that we can rise together in the harmonious ways, and drop all of those old acting and reacting, and embrace each other instead of pushing each other away. So it is a process, because again, it's negativity one is dealing with, because negativity is a weight, it's an anchor from the new. Individually, everyone needs to, in the process that they do. So it's common for ones to come and go, and believe me, and I know, I attest to this, that ones come and go because it's part of the process. It should be more coming together, because much of that inner work has been done, and humanity needs, and all of the spiritual community, everyone forward out of that old. So we are in the great times of unity, and the project that humanity, a special choice at this time, is the global people's monetary system. And the people will create, we are creating it, we are initiating it. However, the people will simply have, and they'll stand with it, and assure that it gets done. So very rapid with that, and uniting, as go forward, as we begin to unite ones, the unity becomes bigger and bigger. So again, you can look at things like what they call so important, they're growing, but these are the numbers that substantiate the great change and the great unity. And it's been a tedious one as well. There were so many energetic things that needed to be mastered, but you all get it done. are indeed in the most glory, and I'm going to have a cigarette. The most ever. And one of the greatest impatience is actually a fear, and it's an anchor as well. So you're taught to have patience, and it's very important to forward, and because patience deals with a control, and where we enter that there is a higher divine plan. We, for what we are, must converge into that and play those roles. So the individual must be let go, follow uh, your heart in the beginning. However, at this time, trust both. Yeah, there's very real mind control um, mechanisms out there. However, for the most part of us, and also going going forward with everything. So it's a beautiful day. I've been so busy getting everything prepared for the website. I had anticipated we would have had it out in, January a few months ago was my anticipation, get it out and do it. However, everything is divinely timed as well. And, there are times, full particulars of the divine plan. I follow it, and I'm at, you can say, the mercy of Mother, Father, Creator as well, that when I need to know things, on a need to know basis with all of us, and I know you can identify that. So I know the plan, particulars in between. One of us, and the beauty of this divine plan, each one of you, each one of us, here with certain pieces of the puzzle that you could not to put all of the pieces together. And that's why, again, another reason why the unity is so important, because the unity what advances us and creates the great Lord, even in times of let's say one becomes depressed or tired of it, upon one's at times, or something that you may need to see. But also, if uh, you're there to assist. However, we are each high is higher as you're seeing. So it's a process, but we're of darkness and density, and we are the ones, the vanguard, to do that, each one of you, and also collectively transmute the and positive, and with that it causes also the consciousness upward shifts. Now, uh, portal opening um, for the new timeline. So what you are going to see is perhaps great shifts in consciousness by that time. They're called March 9th is a very important forward shift, and you could have a March 9th time portal that is given me and my other uh, assisting guides and chat. 9th is significant. It has to do with time, um, meaning, how will I put this? Meaning that we are going to, so let's say there is going to be a lot of transmutation that we may be skipping, which energetic to a higher, perhaps have not experienced yet. So many doorways for all of you, and realignment are opened on March 9th. It is my understanding would be yesterday. So I'm goal for everyone to know the big picture of what's occurring and keep connected, and don't let any of you from others so quickly. Business you needed to get done, that any negative actions, reactions, if you have any of those remnants left, because we are separating as well. and it's also you're already seeing the effects of the. And I say that it's being separated, while at the same time, the unity of everyone that's stronger. So there is. For those going forward on the higher timeline, and a separation for the dark ones that are staying to look at these as two. It is what it is. And with this, not everyone that you see out there has a soul, forms, but even though they look human, they are not. A lot of these is what I call the minions, and they don't go forward. Still given to serve or the separation that I'm still given. You may witness many deaths, but these are deaths not from occurring. Darker minions are just vanishing. So, hence, supposed to put out the other day that there's not as many people around as before. Upward, and so keep strong and trust all of your guides in your heart, and recognize spiral humanity known, because we are in the unprecedented times, and going on. Hopefully this did not glitch too much, and love and light, we're very busy, and keeps occurring, but know that it's always going forward. Much gratitude.